So I was trying to work out something about my hands, and I think I figured something out that's interesting. Of course, you know, when you're holding something up, like a flute, there are some things, you know, you have to support the flute a certain amount, but sometimes it's actually interesting to notice how much you're squeezing and pulling down on an instrument and how much of that is unnecessary. And I found that if I think of directing up from my right thumb, and I think of directing up through this last joint of my index finger, it seems to help me quite a bit, because there's a tendency sometimes, in this index finger especially, to pull or to push down, which can also make this shoulder tight, you know, under my arm and so forth and so on. So I play like this. There I'm pushing down and squeezing. Here's a little bit more resonant. It's just easier to play. So if I want to play fast, it's quite simple. It's much easier than this, where I'm squeezing. So, you know, I think all things in technique are things that, at least for me, that I sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, and then somewhere along the line I realize, oh, that worked because I did or I didn't do that thing. And so this is one of those things. So if I'm playing something, you know, that requires a lot of speed, I don't think I want to go that fast, but if I had to go that fast, I could get through it without dying if I was directing well through my hands. See, that's heavier because I'm squeezing my flute more. Or like here, or for some, depending on who you believe. Especially when you're making a diminuendo. Sometimes there's a tendency to just to pull the flute down towards you a little bit. I mean, that sometimes ends up with a lot of things coming down which you don't want. But here, now see, I can feel that. I can feel my flute pulling down into my right thumb. So I don't think I need that. Try it.